Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and I'm coming to you today with the new version of the Lemurian Starchild oracle. You can see my previous review, which I'm going to link down below and also up here in the corner, where you can see all the cards from the old version. The old or the first edition had large cards with borders. The new edition has borderless cards, and as you can see, they're much smaller. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm just going to compare each of the cards so that you can see which version you are up for. The smaller version and the large version, in my opinion, are very affordable. The large version comes with very meaty book, companion book. The new version, because it is so cheap, let's call it as it is, comes with this new idea when you can scan a QR code on each of the cards, and it takes you straight to the description of this card in many languages. I think it's like Google Translation, so you know, when you don't read it in English, the language might be a little bit off sometimes, but definitely understandable. But I think it's a cool idea, so to, you know, cut on the shipping costs. And also what they did, Lian and Mikiel, they have I think many distribution centers, so if you're in Europe you can get your deck without paying the fees and so on and so forth. So it's just, I love what they do, because they're very kind of user-friendly in this way. The decks are affordable, there's 88 cards. Even with the large booklet, I thought it was like quite cheap for what it is. It's one of those decks, I always say, it's not really my art style. It's not the artwork that I would be, not all of it anyway, that I would be like dying for, but this is a very healing deck, a very beautiful deck, and I'm really just passionate about sharing about this deck, and I really like what the creators do and how they always have the recipient in mind. At least that's how I feel when I look at the decks and when I use the decks, and how much, you know, you pay for what you have, the price value. It's really, you can see that these people don't want to just like make quick buck. It's a healing deck. So I'm going to change the camera and let's look at the new cards compared to the old edition, and let me know what you think. Which one do you like better? Do you have this deck? Do you use it? Also, just a little ping in, as a, you know, reviewer, I also get affiliate link, and many of you have bought the previous, you know, the first edition Starchild Oracle through my affiliate link. Thank you very much. If you would like to buy the new one through the affiliate link, that would be awesome, that I can get some money for this as well. It's, you know, like tiny little percentage, but it's still not many creators do it for reviewers, so I think it's awesome. Because of course the decks are not sent to us for free, right? Like I just spent half an hour separating the bloody cards, you know, and like putting them all in order in 2 decks so I can show it to you. And in general, this is my work, so I don't feel like I'm getting the deck for free. I'm feeling like I'm getting the deck as an exchange, which is a very cheap exchange for advertising. But I think these guys, again, you know, they stepped up and also shared with us affiliate link. So yeah, just sharing. And I know that like if you're in Europe, you have to click on the affiliate link and confirm something. If you're anywhere else, you're fine. But in Europe, because of the privacy laws, yeah, you have to do some extra shit. So I don't know if anything is going to come out of it. But anyway, let's move on. Let's change the camera and let's take a look at the cards. So the old deck, the first edition, came with the big book, as I said, where each of the cards gets, you know, keywords. You can see my review of this deck in the previous video. I'm going to link it below. And yeah, it's a meaty, big, fat book. As I mentioned, this deck comes in this beautiful, you know, beautiful box, magnetic, it's sturdy, and also you get a little bag if you want to prefer to keep your cards in the bag. And this is the first card. It's also on the cover of the book. It's called Arise, and you can see the difference in size. And when it comes to a regular tarot deck, let me just see if I have anything here, one sec. So here's a regular tarot deck, and well, it's like a regular tarot deck, 7 by 12 centimeters. So that's the difference of the cards in size. The back, as I said, is kind of the same. As you can see, this is the small version, and you get this QR code when you can click on it, and it takes you straight to the description of the cards. It's the same description as you get in the full book. You can see a tiny little bit more contrast in the color, as you can see in the small version. And I'm going to go through this grouping of cards, so they're not going to be in order, but here we have fire and water cards. So this is with the border, without the border, and then we have some of the cards are, you know, you can look at them sideways. So this is ether and matter, so that's elemental cards, and earth and air. So these colors look similar. Some colors are a little bit more contrasted in my opinion. Okay, so let me just maybe play some music and you can take a look at all the cards, tune in. They all healing images, very beautiful, with and without the frames. I like both versions, to be honest, but I do enjoy the smaller size. I think it's very cute, comfortable. You don't get, as you can see, the keywords on the small version, but you get them as soon as you click on the QR code in the back of the cards. Again, some of the images are horizontal, so if you're not a fan of this, be mindful. And you can see like a bit more contrast on the new version in some of the cards here as well. And family of light. Okay, so next group, here we have these elementals. And again, you can see where there is more contrast. It's not just me holding it in different places, but some of them are more contrasted, and mostly they more contrasted on the new version. I kind of like it that it doesn't, you know, that the name doesn't take away from the image in the new version, because here then like the name of the card, right, it takes a little bit space on the image itself, whereas when there is no frames, they just put it here and the keywords are gone. A dragon. So the images are exactly the same, at least in all of these images that we just saw. And you can see that the groupings are, they have different symbols here, so you know that all the cards belong to the same group. It's nice to see all the images come to life. And again, you know, the name takes away from the... That's beautiful. Yeah, some of the images are so stunning. And I know that Leanne and Mikiel, they also have like healing circles, and you can sign up on their website, just check out their work. And again, if you appreciate this video, you can get the deck through my affiliate link, which is awesome. Mixed it up, sorry. I like this, the new man, so beautiful for the new, you know, pattern of the masculine. Here are all these kind of generational children. Since I have no child, it's like, I guess, my least favorite grouping. I mean, you know, I just don't relate and I can't experience this. I mean, maybe through other people's children, of course, but yeah, I just don't know that many. So here we have the next group. Crown, Star Connection, Cosmic Circle, Rising to Pleiadian Frequencies, Syrian. So here we have all these different cosmic families: Arcturians, Pleiadians, and so on. Angelic ones. Yeah, the images are exactly the same. Text in the book is exactly the same. The main difference is the size, the borders, lack of keywords, and then taking the main keyword of the image, which I think works nicely. I'm not such a big fan of borderless decks right now. I remember the time when I used to cut off all the, you know, all the frames from cards because I loved borderless hips more than decks with borders. But later on, right now I don't care at all. I like both. Can be borderless, can be without, I mean with borders. But yeah, definitely the big keywords took away from the image. If you compare it like this, you just got a little bit more of those kind of side keywords, so you didn't have to use the book all the time. But I think when you get to know the deck better, you can get away just by reading it intuitively. Maybe I swap it so we just stick to this. So it's a big one: Restore, Emergence, Storm. No, it's pretty beautiful actually, you know, even though I'm not like mad about the people or some of the artwork is stunning, really taking. Oh, look, that changed. So there is one change in the image, synchronicity. This is different. I think I prefer the new one. A Lemurian Shaman, Elders, and the rest I think it's the same. Here you can see difference in coloring, and are we coming towards the Lion's Gate place? Peace beyond survival. That's pretty cool. So this is the new deck, new version of the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. It's very cute. Why don't I just shuffle it for you a little bit? Let me just sit down now. Oh, shuffle, and we're going to pick a couple of cards. 1, 2, we have healing. This is the second time I draw this. I guess this is something for me to look at. And Cities of Light. So this is how the cards look. And then, as I said, you just like click on the barcode and you can be transformed into the booklet online. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you soon.